Hey, YouTube land, Facebook land, Instagram land, and all of the other social medias. I am going to do my journey. I'm going to start my journey. I have a couple snippets of what's been going on in my life here over the last couple weeks. But I decided to go ahead and give my total hysterectomy story. Um, and this is coming from a woman with no living children. So for me to be at this stage in my life, and all I've ever wanted was to be a mother and have a family and a wife, and to feel like I'm having my hopes and dreams taken from me, because I had said before that I would be okay if I didn't have my children till 50. Um, if my son hadn't made it, and I'll go back and share that story at another time. If my son hadn't made it, my son would be 36 years old. I am now 50. So I'll let you do the math, and then I'll come back and tell you the history of my son and how I lost my son. And I didn't leave my son. I didn't lose my son. God called my son back home. But how I ended up to be a motherless child. Um, so at this stage in life, getting ready to prepare for having a total hysterectomy and not having children has taken me on to an emotional roller coaster, if I can say it like that. I'm currently at work. I'm on a small little break, and so I figured thought I'd give a little snippet of where I'm at, and where I'm at emotionally, and where I'm headed with this next journey, because only God knows what's next, and I have to be patient. I have to be patient for what's next. Not only do I have to be patient, I have to be faithful in the decisions that are being made um, in my life right now, because there's a part of me that do not want to go through this procedure. There's a part of me that wants to hold on. Um, but then the truth of the matter is that I will be putting myself in more risk and run the risk of losing my life to cancer. And so let's start there. I have been diagnosed, and I said this a couple weeks ago, but I have not gone into depth. And I hope that you can hear me while I'm making this video, because it's just going to be a quick video. Because I see women sharing their stories about their hysterectomy. And so I wanted to share part of mine at this particular stage. Right now, I'm just in the prepping stage. And I've been diagnosed with endometrial cancer. It has been confirmed. And from all of my research and everything that I've been learning, for total removal and to have a good percentage of cure, total hysterectomy is the only way that they have, because it can easily masticize. I might not be saying the word masticize. Spread. I'm going to learn the word. But it can easily spread to different parts of my body, and then I will really be in trouble. And I know that there's so many more things in this life to do. And so I don't want to be in trouble, and I don't want to give up. And even though this is a hard phase in my life, I have to have faith and trust in God. And so that's where I'm at right now. I'm attempting to process I'm attempting to process where I'm at and what's going on. I'm attempting to keep my faith and believe God for something greater. Um, and so this is just a tidbit of where I'm at as the process goes along and I go through more portions of this. I will share more of where I'm at. Um, some of the women, they talk about, the process and the pain and stuff like that. I haven't gotten there yet because I haven't had my surgery yet. Um, I'm just attempting to deal with it on a mental and emotional level. That's where I have to start at. I have to be able to process this in my brain, what is going on and what is happening. And the more I talk about it, the better and the easier it becomes for me. Because I never know who else may have this issue, who else may have to come down this journey. And so I've always wanted to share and help. I've always wanted to be a help and I've always wanted to be a share. So if me starting with this brief video talking about my emotions and my feelings, then that's where I'm going to start. Because part of me is angry. Part of me is angry because I believed that I would be able to have children. I believe that God will bless me with children. Um, and I know that there's so many other ways to have children. But right now, I can't look past the fact that I wanted to give birth to my own children because all of my children are with God. And like I said, I'll go back and I'll share some of that later on throughout this process. But right now, I'm just attempting to be positive. I'm attempting to encourage myself. I'm attempting to have faith in my Creator. I don't know if you believe in God or not, and if not, you can borrow mine because I know that if it was not for my Heavenly Father, I wouldn't be at this stage right now because I could be so reckless living in my emotions at this particular stage in the process. But I'm growing. I'm forever growing, and I'm forever learning. And so I'm attempting to live in my feelings. I'm attempting to not be angry. I'm attempting to put my faith and my trust wholeheartedly without second guessing what it is that I'm about to go through and what it is that I'm about to deal with. So this is just a few moments of me talking about where I'm at in my life. This is the hysterectomy story of a motherless child, of a childless mother. And we're going to get through this together because I have a good support system. And so if me talking and sharing helps me as well as help somebody else, then that's what I'm going to do. Um, I'm driving the bus today, so I definitely have to get back to work. But this is my 9 minutes of 9 minutes of relief. This is what I'm going to call my free therapy. This is what I'm going to call um, helping me get through. And so with that being said, y'all have a good evening. Thank you for listening. And there's more to come because this process is not over.